And now we will learn how to manage and import vendor data. The Vendor Center behaves exactly as the Customer Center does. All features available for clients' customers are also available in the Vendor Center for vendors as well. Both windows allow you to add and edit multiple list items at once. This means if we have a long list of vendors, we don't have to type it in one by one with their name and address every single time. We can basically copy and paste this whole piece right into the Vendor Center in QuickBooks. And we could have done that with the Customer Center as well if you use the feature for add or edit multiple list items. First, to open the Vendor Center, you click from the main menu, Vendor, Vendor Center. Now, again, you have the same two tabs with the same features available, but instead of clicking New Vendor, you're going to click Add Multiple Vendors. By the way, this feature is also available in the Customer Center, but just follow along. Add Multiple Vendors. Now, this sheet looks just like an Excel spreadsheet. And you really could just take all of your vendor information, highlight it, assuming it was laid out in Excel in this format, copy, and then paste it right into here with the little warning message there, and then you would update all your vendor records from Excel into QuickBooks. But there's only one little catch. You can batch import your vendor list, and this would be the way to do it. But you must line up the columns before you copy and paste. So if we take a look here, we see that the vendor name and the company name, we can get rid of company name and get rid of Mrs. and middle initial and last name. And if we scroll over, we would get things like address. And basically, we want name and address. So this button here allows you to customize the columns. And here are the columns that are already there, and here are the ones that we would like to add. I think we should remove everything except address, and you could play around with this feature until your columns here match the columns in Excel. So let's just get rid of everything else except address. Last name, phone, fax, email. So we'll click down here, and we'll click remove, remove. Oh, we don't want to remove address or address to, but we do want to remove these. Remove, 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 so that only address lines are left. Then when we click OK, we have the name and we have places for address. This would line up with the Excel spreadsheet. Then all you have to do is highlight by clicking on the first name in the top left, click and drag to whatever data you want to copy in. Then in Excel, you click copy. Then you can come back to QuickBooks, come to the top left here, click, right click, paste, and it lines up the data in QuickBooks exactly the way it was in Excel. When you save the changes, click OK, you can now see that you have 6 vendors on your vendor list, and every time you have a transaction with them, it will show up here. So if you have a transaction with UPS that you want to find, you would open the Vendor Center, click on UPS, click around here, and see the result.